Current AI fears are rampant around the world. We hear about lawsuits over copyrighted data, encryption algorithms being broken, and terrifying claims about emerging sentience. But if we strip away the Hollywood magic and look deeply at the underlying mathematics, what we find at the core is simply a digital brain. A feed-forward neural network is the foundational architecture. It takes inputs through thousands of digital nodes, processes them via complex matrices of weights, and applies activation biases to output a final mathematical prediction. Imagine billions of tiny dials and knobs constantly adjusting themselves to find the perfect configuration. This is not sorcery, this is calculus. We are dealing with vectors, tensors, and probability distributions that shape the input data into highly precise outputs. When you ask a question, the network doesn't think, it calculates. It propagates the input forward layer by layer, relying on its massive parameter count to capture the structural reality of the prompt. How does this digital brain actually learn from its mistakes? Welcome to the learning loop, driven by an elegant algorithm known as gradient descent paired with backpropagation. First, the network makes a random guess. Then, it calculates the mathematical error of that guess using a loss function. Once the error is quantified, the system backpropagates that error backwards through the entire network, adjusting every single weight and bias proportionally. It literally computes the gradient of the error landscape and steps downhill toward the minimum. This microscopic adjustment happens over and over across millions of epochs, constantly refining the weights. Each iteration makes the network slightly more accurate. When scaled up across thousands of GPUs training on petabytes of human data, this simple mathematical loop gives rise to incredibly complex behaviors. We are watching simple calculus iteratively converge on human-like pattern recognition. Let us compare the two dominant paradigms in AI today, language versus vision. On the left side of our split screen, we have large language models like ChatGPT. These utilize transformer architectures, relying heavily on self-attention mechanisms to predict the next word in a sequence based on vast textual context. To keep these models safe and aligned, researchers use reinforcement learning from human feedback, or RLHF, actively penalizing toxic or unhelpful text. On the right side, we have image generation models like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion. These utilize an entirely different architecture centered around U-Net and reverse diffusion. Instead of predicting words, they start with pure Gaussian visual noise. Conditioned by a text embedding, the network systematically subtracts the noise step by step, slowly revealing a coherent image underneath. It is akin to a sculptor chiseling away marble to find the statue hidden within. Transformers predict the sequence, diffusion strips away the noise. This brings us to the ultimate question, the pattern paradox and the illusion of sentience. Critics claim AI is merely stealing human art and writing. But structurally, it is learning the mathematical essence of a pattern, exactly like AlphaFold learned the geometric patterns of protein folding. When we compare biological neurons in a human brain, wet, slow, chemical, to the digital nodes in a silicon chip, dry, fast, electronic, we are forced to ask a profound philosophical question. At what level of mathematical complexity does a pattern recognition engine cross the threshold into consciousness? If a human brain is just a biological neural network running on carbon, and an AI is a digital neural network running on silicon, is sentience merely a byproduct of computational scale? As these models scale from billions to trillions of parameters, the line between a predictive calculator and an understanding mind becomes incredibly blurry.